I'm not gonna be able to read chat. I don't know how to fucking do this. Actually, I think I do. Not live on Twitch. I don't know why it says I'm live on Twitch. Not live. Not live on Twitch. I don't know why it says I'm live on Twitch.
Wrap yourself in pain. Petals for armor. Given control, there's so many ways to give in. Eyes closed, another way to make it choose to know how to draw the line between wrath and mercy. Simmer, 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 simmer,
Raise again. Kill. Mouse. You need a mouse pad or something. Or the aim it.
been met.
It's mostly what I'm doing as far as monster essence. So I'm playing a little bit about that. I'm wearing a tank top. I collect these books, that way something else will spawn there later on, see how it disappears. It's a pro tip. Make sure you always click on everything you see when you're farming this library area. It's the best place to farm in my opinion. There's endless enemies. It's a nice little circle. You can go around the 3 different areas, I'll show you all 3 different areas once I clean this part up. Once I clean this part up, I'll show you the next area that you're going to farm. Professional farming. Notice I left a lot of that gold around we're staying the same general area. When I'm in a combo, kill combo, I don't have time to stop. Yeah, I'm leaving that comment over there, it's fine. There should be a shit. Oh, someone else ran through here. It looks like someone else ran through here and killed everything. So I lost my kill change, fine, because I gotta go back to town anyway, so. Not right now. I'm gonna check at least monsters essence. Well, not the best place. I know there's way better places, but this is my favorite place. They never let me get this book. Let's see. Yeah, see? One more of them. And now that book's out of the way. There's the first one. You just gotta stay in this general area. If you see a player, just invite them to a party. If they don't stick around, just throw them out. Because they'll be off doing shit like hidden layers and other dumb shit. Hidden layers are okay, but honestly, I don't have time to farm. I should put a party open for farming, but no one really wins farming party. I'm not gonna go right. I'm just gonna go this way. There's like 2 or 3 enemies out here on this side. They're not worth the time. Coming here is worth the time. These guys always have good. There's tons of them. Let's go through these monster essence. Coming in there. I said the mouse. It's not going where I want it. Always good loot there. I'm a salvage. And I get an adventure summary, that's okay. Usually only happens if you get a legendary item. Tiger's Soul. Scrap that. I don't think I can scrap legendaries, yeah. Scrap that. So I'm just gonna go grab a snack after this. I don't know what I want yet though. Actually, I should grab a meal. So we'll just hang out with some music and browsing. Probably watch some Diablo Immortal videos. You want to see if there's a boss over here. Usually the boss shows up over here. That one? No, that's the boss.
Your flaws are revealed.
It's like he's gonna farm with me. So I gotta eat him. I'm not too much food is all I'm having. We'll both get it in that one. Keep that in mind. If you're worried about losing a page because you're not a player, don't worry about that. As long as he's in your party, you'll get it. So if he's not in your party, that's when you want to run for it. I see one more monster essence. So I can't click over there. It's bothering me.
Your spirit is
don't know where he went, he disappeared. Yeah, that's the move. Is fast travel on this here? Try going to the teleporter? I don't think you can do that. Man, we're off line. Oh, cool, there was the whole door. Yeah, it is in the house. Oh, let's get up. Probably typing in chat right now. I'm kind of tight, bro. I'm just trying to go. No deal. One more monster essence, boys.
Ina grants me new insight.
So yeah, 1589 level 1600 kill, 1600 monsters. Plus, let's do it. The only time I usually stay inside the main area. The only time I usually come out here is if I'm playing by myself, not in a party. If you're in a party before, there's usually 2 people standing out here fighting too. If people still farm this area, I don't think they're doing that. Usually there's always somebody here. Maybe it's because I'm pushing into it, I don't know. I'm trying to level up and stuff.
Your flaws are revealed.
My name was Eevee, but then they changed it to Eevee Dash 1, which is bullshit. I don't know why they would do that.
A 1001 gods strike through me.
Leveled up.
The path grows clear.
No orange loot. It's okay though. Alright. Trying to get me something to eat. Watching YouTube. Such a great voice.
Stars getting older, burning toast in the toaster. My ambitions were too high. Waiting up for you upstairs. Why you act like I'm not there? Baby, right now it feels like you don't care. Oh, why don't you recognize I'm so rare? Always there. You told you to stay for me, that's not fair. I don't have it all. I'm not claiming to
So you're gonna ask me, Nemo, why did you uninstall on December?
Right back with some food. Food time.
Getting older, burning toast in the toaster. My ambitions were too high, too high. Waiting up for you upstairs. Why you act like I'm not there? Baby, right now it feels like you don't care. Oh, why don't you recognize I'm so fair? Always there. You don't do the same for me. That's not fair. I don't have it all. I'm not claiming to. I'm not special. Yeah. tongue that says behind my lips for you. This fire rising through my being, burning, I'm not used to seeing you. I'm alive. I'm alive. I can feel you all around me, thickening the air, breathing, holding on to what I'm feeling, savoring this perfect feeling. My hands float up above me, and you whisper you love me, and I begin to fade into our secret place. The music makes me sway, the angels singing say we are alone.
Here's what Chef Joe has on the plate today, say this morning. I got taco, and I got taco Dorito nachos. Ooh, it's gonna be good. And to drink. Good stuff.
Is it because you think it's like really pay to win and you don't want to play it? Are you really bored with it? Did you get into the end game and find it to be
I got bored with the
useless?
game.
Did you not like the PvP? What's the reason? Why did you uninstall on December? And I'm going to tell you it's in none of those reasons. The reason I uninstall on December is because I'm afraid of what it's doing to my PC.
Oh wow.
So the newest war in the digital frontier, so to speak, the craziest thing out there right now is the fight between the game developers and then the game cheat software developers for this eternal battle to try to get rid of cheating in games.
Wow.
And you've seen some of this before with Warzone and a bunch of other games, right? There's now the anti-cheat software that you have to install on your computer in order for be able to prove that you're not cheating if you want to play a multiplayer game. We'll talk about that in more of a second, but really, what ends up happening now is this battle between them. There's lawyers involved. There's a whole bunch of stuff. All you have to do is Google it, and you'll find tons of information of what's really going on with the Ricochet and all the rest of the software that's happening out there. But the bottom line here is that you and me are the casualties of this. You and me are the ones that are being hurt the most. Let me explain. So what is this anti-cheat software? Well, this software has access to your entire computer. It's actually what people refer to as a rootkit. And the definition of a rootkit is a set of software tools that enables an unauthorized user to gain control over a computer system without being detected. That's what a rootkit is. And all of the anti-cheat software is exactly that. Okay, it allows the company, whoever is writing the software, to have full access to all of your hardware, to everything without you having to know. Above administrator permissions, everything. They don't need, basically, once you give them the rootkit and once you install it on your computer, they don't need to ask you for anything. They know everything. They can turn on your cameras, they can turn on whatever the hell they want, they can read, write, they can copy things, they can bypass all of the systems without you doing anything. That is what a anti-cheat software is. And the issue is these companies don't know how to write code, and there's tons of vulnerabilities in these softwares that now have access to your entire computer. And there are other companies out there who are actually contracting people to find vulnerabilities in these anti-cheat gaming software things so they can basically be able to hack you easily. So what this anti-cheat software really is a nice big bullseye on your computer saying, please come and try to hack me. And that's if you believe and trust 100% without any doubt that the company that's writing this software is doing everything right and not collecting your data or doing all the rest of that stuff. If you trust them 100% with everything, you say, dear Activision and Ricochet developers, yes, I 100% trust you with everything, with all of my software. You can record everything without me knowing. Even if that's the case, you can still get hacked by a company, okay, that just goes and contracts a few developers out there to try to find vulnerabilities in these different softwares that have full access to your entire computer. It's totally crazy. It's absolutely nuts. And you are willingly allowing all of it to get installed on your computer by doing it for them. right? Hello, anti-cheat software. So because I want to play multiplayer games online, I have to now apparently give access to my entire computer on hardware level to people that absolutely have zero clue on how to write code. Okay, so now you understand what the anti-cheat software is and what it can possibly do on your computer. Now, one of the ways you can kind of get past this is by basically running a VM, right? A virtual machine that is a computer within your computer. It's basically a software computer within your hardware computer. If you wanted to look it up, you can find it. I'm not going to bore you to death. But the bottom line is it allows you kind of bypass that and contain these anti-cheat softwares to a specific box, right? So you can create a box for yourself and tell them, no, you live only in there and you won't be allowed in the rest of my computer. So that's a good way to be able to do that. Except there are a lot of game companies that basically now will not allow you to run a VM either. Undecember is one of those companies. Now, the thing is, I didn't actually realize that Undecember had a rootkit. And this is my fault, okay? I shouldn't have never installed it on my computer. I don't know what was wrong with me. I was just like, ugh. So I installed it. So I actually have this Undecember installed on my computer. And there is a rootkit in there. As I started looking at this and doing a little bit of research, well, I found out that there is one. Not only is there a rootkit in this system, even if you uninstall Undecember from your PC, when I uninstall it from my computer, it's still going to stay there. This rootkit is going to stay there unless I try to manually remove it myself, which is actually not an easy thing to do. So let that sink in. A game developing company, and I'm not going to say where they're from, you can look them up, has full access to your entire system and can do whatever they want without you having to do anything. And that access stays on your system even if you uninstall the game. So ask me again why I'm uninstalling Undecember from my computer. Well, normally, if I play these types of games, I try to play them on VMs. Okay, VM will contain it, but even with this now, it is not actually allowing me to do that. It cuts the whole game and says that you're not allowed to play it. It basically detects the VM underneath of the system and won't allow me to play it. So it will actually tell you that you need to contact support if it detects that you're running itself in a virtual machine, which is a no-go, right? That means that you can bypass the whole them reading everything about you. And why would they? Why would you have to give them access to your entire system, to everything? Why would you basically say, here's the keys to my house? You don't even need to ask me to open anything. Here you go. You can do whatever you want. You know, just because I want to play a video game online, I don't care. That's not how this works. In fact, to be honest with you, this is, and from my opinion, it's kind of like illegal, right? Microsoft should do something.
It should be a required disclaimer every time you install an anti-cheat software that says exactly what it does in plain English. Because a lot of people wouldn't install those games if they knew that.
About this. Security companies should do something about this. Okay, this is actually a real security risk and an issue, and tons of people are installing these games and giving them full root access to the entire system to a company that sits somewhere in another country that's probably recording all of the information data for whatever reason. This is crazy. Okay, this is Microsoft and the government needs to get involved here. This is nuts. I would never, if I was you, I would completely uninstall Undecember, and there's a, here, let me write this, so it was written down somewhere. So the anti-cheat software that they use is called NProtect. I will be deleting it from my computer, uninstalling it first, and then if you go to C Windows, syswow64, I'll put the root directory on there. There's a thing in there called gamemon.des. Gamemon.des is the issue at hand here. That is the rootkit that's going to be reading your entire system, and that rootkit is going to the rootkit that's going to be reading the thing in there.
Let's go get this shit off of here. Alright, I don't have it. I didn't install Undecember on this computer yet, on this hard drive, so I'm good. It might have access to my my other hard drive though.
They're called GameMon.des. GameMon.des is the issue at hand here. That is the rootkit that's going to be reading your entire system, and that rootkit is going to stay in that C Windows syswow 64 directory until you try to get rid of it or delete it. And it's going to be there. So right now it is on my computer and I want to be getting rid of it, and I highly suggest you do the same. Get rid of it and blast this company for doing something like this. This is completely unacceptable and should not be allowed. Thanks so much for watching.
Good video.
I'll see you in the next video.
That's very graphic what I just showed on YouTube, but I think it was blurred out. Sorry, I'm gonna have to figure out somewhere else to share my content because, well, I mean it's fine. I'll just share it right on YouTube. Fuck it. I'm not even on the right YouTube though. I don't think I get in trouble for a blurred image. I mean, we're off. I mean, I'll just change it to 18 plus after the stream's over. Yeah, I'm picking my nose. That was just something hanging off the edge of my nose. I'm not picking it.
Now. That's right. I knew I could do it.
Oh man, that's epic. Oh man. I'm gonna finish this podcast.
Yeah,
watch
it's so
that.
good. He completely, like, content creators like that, he transformed my run for Bloodborne, which is now my favorite Souls game. Bloodborne was so good, because, like, a lot of Dark Souls bosses, it's like, dodge, wait to do their little thingy, and then you go, bah, and then you wait, dodge, wait, bah. Bloodborne is just like that.
Here's what Bloodborne's like. Remember where you shoot S-Fan and
Yeah.
that's Bloodborne.
That's what people were saying
Yeah.
at the end. They said like, "Oh, I'm gonna play Bloodborne," but
You'll love it.
that wasn't even supposed to be like cool. That was just supposed to
We
be.
got a
stupid
legendary
bullshit.
enemy right out the back.
I didn't even know there was another Souls related type thing.
Didn't even notice this
So
one.
I mean, it worked out, I
Hold
guess.
on.
Yeah.
We'll say, I played Bloodborne, I did not use that gun at all.
Really?
Yep.
I did the same thing.
Yep, didn't use it at all.
I played it like an absolute monkey.
Yep, my buddy LaRoe, he told me that there was this goofy weapon in the DLC that he could guide me to, that he wanted me to use. It's called like a whirly gig saw.
Yep.
And I used it in the connected stance the entire time, and I was just mowing kids the whole time. Dude, it was so fun. I loved it.
Oh yeah, I watched you. You just completely popped off.
Yeah.
You're killing everybody. And like, I know that like, have you had people that watch your playthrough and then get mad that you do one or another thing? Besides me.
Yes.
Not really. I have seen people who think I'm pretending to play for the first time because like I've done some things like really lucky, I guess.
Yep.
So, but I'm just kind of like, well, I don't really care.
Yeah, I had a lot of people that think they thought that I was going downstairs whenever I went to use the bathroom and looking up strategies on my phone, and I'm not actually using the bathroom. I'm looking up cheats to where I can look smart on the game.
So, dude, people are so bad at that.
And like,
I think it's just because like everyone wants to see people do worse.
Yeah.
Or like maybe they like like really struggled on this one part.
Yep.
I don't know. That's
then
all I
somebody gets through it in like the first try. They're like, bro, like there's something wrong. Like she watched a speed run. Like there's no way anybody could do this without wiping on it 30 times like I did.
Yep.
Okay, like with the tourist demon that jumped off the bridge, people were like, oh,
Simp.
she knew. But the thing is, like, I already died
Let's
like
go back to
15
town. My
times.
stash is
So
too
like, it's
full
not
right
even
now.
like that was like my
Did you-
first attempt.
Did you actually not know about the magma guy?
Well, okay, I didn't
Oh.
know, but the reason I ran
Oh.
is because I saw my chat saying
Oh.
run, so I thought it was like
Bullshit.
what's the other
I
boss?
didn't even know you could
the
spend storage,
dragon that's
man.
on the bridge where you can
Yeah.
literally just leave.
Oh,
I
okay,
was
I'll
like,
spend
oh,
the
this is an
200
optional
platinum
boss, I
shit.
can just leave.
Yeah.
Your
So
2,000
I didn't know that was
platinum,
gonna
holy
happen,
shit.
but I mean, I wasn't influenced.
Yeah, it was a good clip.
It's worth it.
Yeah, my thing with Dark Souls 1 is that I've played it 1,000 times, but I always quit because either someone would come up or this was back when I was worse at video games and it was too hard. Because when Dark Souls originally came out, it was like crazy difficult compared to anything else. But like
Dark
these
Souls
days,
was only hard
we've
because
all
of the
played so
controls,
much shit since then. It's way easier. So like I always
They
quit
never changed the controls,
when I
which
got
is
the Lord Vessel, and I never got
absurd.
past that. So I actually discovered a new boss, which is the worst thing on earth. The tree boss with the swipes.
That one's so stupid.
Dude, it was so
Garbage.
Yeah.
Literal garbage fight.
But I fought Artorias, who I used to have a statue of.
Right.
Because he just looks so cool. And I've been
We're
wanting
talking
to
about
play
Dark Souls, and I want to
don't
play
know if
Dark
I
Souls.
thought
I haven't yet, and I'm really excited to
I
watch
can't
it.
No,
listen to this
spoil it.
podcast
I
right
won't.
now.
No, I'm just.
I've been really careful not to watch anyone
Let's
like
switch this up.
playthroughs.
It was just so cool. The fight was so perfect. It was exactly everything I wanted from the fight and all the more, like with Sith and all that.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, I was tearing up. I was so happy with the boss. I'm looking forward to fighting for almost 9 years. It was as good as I was hoping it would be. I fucking love Souls games.
I remember I did that boss fight and I died, I think like 40 times. Because I was super under-leveled, and like basically everybody in my chat kept trying to sabotage my run however they can. It's like,
have the
oh,
same thing.
oh yeah, throw it away. No, you don't need that. No, you don't need that.
You don't
Like,
need
trying to get me to like, destroy my weapon or use something to just make it take longer and make me mad. Oh my god.
Fucking crap.
I still have like PTSD from Dark Souls 3. How bad it was. This was insane.
Never
Like,
played it.
as soon as I finished my stream, I would look on my subreddit and there would be like 30 different threads. Asmongold is failing the community. Asmongold secretly sucks at Dark Souls 3. Asmongold is such a bitch. And just going apeshit about this. Like, what is this? What are you getting so mad about? And they just never stopped. It was crazy. Because like what would happen is I played this one build that was just like completely broken, and I just face rolled through all the bosses
Face
without even
rolled it.
learning anything. And these people that, you know, they spent like 20, 30 tries on this boss, I just killed it in 2 tries.
Yep.
It's fucking easy. And yeah, that made a lot of people mad.
Dude, I had a completely different. I guess for Bloodborne, my community was like, "Holy shit, how is he crushing this game?"
Yeah.
There's this boss called Orphan of Cause. That's a pretty difficult boss. I didn't find it difficult. I think we both one-shot, didn't we? We both did, right? Yeah. And my chat was just losing over that. And like, even like some of the streamers that I really admire, like Mari, Vebe, Soda Poppin'. Yeah, they were like, dude, I'm gonna go offline so I can watch Techie play Bloodborne. And I was like,
Yeah.
dude, this is the coolest shit ever. But like, I don't know, man. Like the Souls games, I feel like everybody should play them. Like, especially when I saw you start to play Dark Souls, I was like, oh fuck, because I knew you were gonna like.
I've always been resistant to trying single-player games because ever since I was like 16, I only played PvP games. Like I was like, I have no interest in playing a game that's not competitive. I mean, Dark Souls is like competitive in a way, I guess.
Yeah.
Like people like, you know, compare their runs and stuff. But Dark Souls is probably the first single-player game I've gone into in a while.
Yeah.
Besides like Mario, I guess. I did like speedrunning, but I mean, just playing Dark Souls.
Oh
for the
yeah,
first
didn't
time's
you
different.
beat Miz in that?
A couple times just in races though. My PB's not better.
Okay.
We're racing on Friday, which is in the past by the time this video comes out.
Yeah.
Oh, that reminds me. By the time this video comes out, you'll be on episode 2, or episode 2 will be coming up of your new show.
Oh, emote only?
Yeah.
On. Oh, I should probably know when that's at. You know what's cool?
Today
When is
the-
my
the
show again?
17th.
Yeah, the editor. Oh, the 23rd at 2 p.m. CST.
Yep.
That'll be the one that you can go watch. Oh, also like, comment, and subscribe on the video.
Of course.
Sick.
Of course.
Good job, Emmy. Thank you.
I'm just helping you out.
I totally forgot
We've
about
got a
that.
ton of events and stuff coming up, like game. Wait, are you going to game day ever?
Oh, you gotta go, dude. Come on.
Oh my god.
Dude, we killed it.
Dude, it can't be any worse for you than it is for me. Like, we're both like terrible diet. Like, don't. Well, I started exercising actually.
Why?
What do you mean why? Hello? No, I've been going to the gym for like a year off and on.
Oh wow.
Not like hardcore, but
No, I'm good. Yeah, I'll just diet. I'll just do calisthenics. I'm good. I'm not
I
going.
thought you like did running and went to the gym and stuff.
No, I just do calisthenics and I diet. That's it.
That's calisthenics.
Just body weights, like push-ups,
Oh,
sit-ups,
okay.
squats.
That's still good.
Just roll out of bed, do like 20 push-ups, and I get on Monday. I'm good to go.
Wait, did you go to game day last year?
Nope, never did. I did casting for it once, and then I remember E-Rob tackled you,
Yeah.
and then my dad got mad about it. He's like, he should not have done that. That was the wrong thing. That's too much. He went too far. It's like unironically one of those commenters.
Yeah.
It's really funny. And this year I might go to game.
You should, because you did good at the dodgeball.
Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah, because
Yeah, I forget.
as we got second, we got first, that was badass. I love that, dude. The fact that we won that was so cool. Dude, everybody thought we were gonna get it. I don't know how
They
we
were like, it's because they were like, oh, streamers are so unathletic and unfit. You think
fat.
YouTubers are? Like, what's the difference? Probably do more than they do.
So wait, do y'all like YouTube or Twitch more?
I like, there are things that I like about both of them.
Same. But if you had to
But
pick one to do for the rest.
If I had to pick one to do for the rest of my life, always, I would probably do YouTube.
I would pick Twitch. I like the live format.
Yeah, I would pick Twitch. Well, I mean, I guess you could stream on YouTube, I guess. I mean, I think YouTube is the future
Streaming on
platform. I
YouTube?
think, Twitch is obviously not heading in a good direction.
YouTube's
But,
the future. Look
I
at
just
that.
love the Twitch culture, man.
Honest.
Twitch
I hate
culture.
Twitch culture.
Bunch of
I
fucking
think it
toxic
sucks.
crybabies.
Wait, what about it?
Oh wow, this is a cool new joke. Let's type it 400 times.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay, I get that. I get that.
And then, oh man, let's, Marco Polo. Oh, you say this word, I say this emote. How clever
That's
and
actually
funny.
true. Like when you stream,
Yes.
Yep.
I can predict what my chat's gonna type 90% of the time.
Exactly.
Oh, no, Sam, I like that, though.
I kind of like that too.
I like farming. I'm a big farmer.
Well, it's like, there is like a certain value on it. Like if you ever had like a cat and like you raise your arm up and the cat looks up at your arm,
Yeah.
and you're like, I control you, bitch.
Yeah.
You know, and like I can kind of feel that way whenever I'm doing my, I'm doing my streams. Like, yeah, sure. But like in general, I don't know, man. Like there's just so many weird things that people do on Twitch. It's so weird.
Twitch is more like, I think like a lot more weirdos come from Twitch than YouTube too.
Of course they do.
For me, like, when a Twitch stream is like, I'm sure you've all experienced one, where like you and your chat are connected, like you are in sync, like it's an electric feeling, like 8-9 hours, or like even like during a subathon, I had like 2 weeks where it was like me and the chat every day. It was fucking awesome. But like literally last night, I don't know what day we are, but what day are we? Monday? Yeah, the night before I was playing Dark Souls, and I was fighting the final DLC boss of Dark Souls. Dude, and my chat was just doing this copy pasta of Lamau, Tectone. Oh, this is me on my different alt accounts, giving you the illusion that we're different viewers.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my god, I'm out here doing the hardest boss fight in the game. And nobody gave a fuck. And I was just like, bro. Oh my
I
god,
kind of
it
think
was
that's
soul crushing.
shit like that's funny though. That's why I like watching like Forsen and stuff, because he'll be like doing something, his chat's just like doing their own shit.
I don't know. I can't get used to it because I like chats where it's like connected. Like, like a close call happens in a game, Monk and W. Like, something sick happens, Hog. I don't know. I guess maybe it's cool, but for me, I'm just like not used to that yet. I like when the chat talks about what's happening on the stream.
I like whenever there's 3 people in chat that are having an intense political discussion. And you're playing Super Mario World.
Yeah.
You know, it has fucking nothing to do with it.
What happened all the time when I played League is like 3 people be having an argument, everyone else is just like uncomfortable, like, what do we do?
Yeah.
I mean, it was different too, 'cause I was like,
I've done that before.
so, like, it would just like be there in chat for like 5 minutes.
They would just sit there and you just have to read like, oh god, it's the COVID vaccine thing again.
Oh, wait, you know what's actually the worst?
Yep.
When you go and you do a sponsor, and your viewer count is like sliced in half, and the chat is just dead, and then the one guy just writes just a disgusting ass comment, and for the first time in months you just have to see it, and it doesn't go anywhere, the chat is not moving, and you just see that fucking comment being like, wow bro, you sold out, and I'm just like, oh my
Who cares?
Dude, during those moments where I just want to sit there, I want to do my 2 hours exactly and move forward, and just, dude, I think sponsors are good for creators, dude, because it's taking money. You know what? Maybe I shouldn't say this on there. Go ahead. Oh, okay. You're taking money from like corporations, man. You're bringing it to the little guys. I feel like that's a W personally.
I don't give a fuck about any of that. It's just money.
I take every sponsor I can. I'll be real.
Really? I don't know. I only really take sponsors if I feel like it will be good content. Because I do a lot of like game reviews, so it's like if I'm taking sponsors and saying the games are good or anything like that, it makes it weird because
Yeah,
people will.
I'm the same. I don't take sponsors if I'm like, I don't actually like this game. Actually, I've never
Well, I guess it
playing
depends for me, because like if I know the game is incredibly horrible, I won't do it. But if the game is at least passable, or I think it could be fun, I'm like, sure, I'm done. But the other thing is like, I owe the government money.
Oh, 400K.
Yeah, because I paid back the 400K, and then I paid back the 300K, and now I got to pay back the 360K, and then once I finish.
Wait, how did this happen?
Yeah. What do you? Is this like gambling debt?
No,
That we need to know about?
no, it's
How is this sorry, go on.
So it was 2021 taxes. That was the 400K.
So you just didn't pay your taxes for 2 years? What
Well,
happened?
I didn't know they were like a thing,
Surprise.
right? And then they came out of
Wait,
nowhere.
is it because you moved from Canada?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then I had to borrow money to buy a house, which I was not ready to do. But it was like, it was either like buy the house and join OTK or don't do that. Yeah. And I was like, I'm not gonna not join OTK. Like I'm gonna do that 100%. So I just bought a house that I wasn't ready to buy because I had no credit. I couldn't rent it, and I couldn't like put it down. It was like pay for the whole thing instantly. So I had to borrow that money. I went down to 0. Actually, I think I went down to negative 60K to do that. And then like ever since then, just been like grinding. And then now I have 2022 taxes. And I'm like this close. Like, I'm that close.
I don't know. Like I've taken some sponsors and it's just been fine. Like there are some people that will always get mad that you're taking a sponsor, but these are people that are gonna get mad. Like they're the kind of people that every time that you're playing a game that they don't like, they're gonna say that you're secretly sponsored. Like
Yep.
conspiracy Andy stuff like that. I never.
God, I've never gotten that. Like,
Really?
yeah, I've never gotten people saying like secretly sponsored to play.
Oh my god. Like anytime that I play, like, and this would be a game that I played for like 3 years, and I'm playing it, they're like, finally he's playing this game. I guess they sponsored him under the table, huh, guys? Just nuts. Like, what do you mean? What are you talking about?
Even if they don't go with that, like you're just making money to, play something you're gonna play anyway.
I mean, that's what I think. It's like if I'm gonna play a game, they're gonna pay me for it. Sounds pretty good to me.
What game was that? I
New World.
thought that game was badass. It was like really good 2-3 weeks.
Play New World.
No.
It was fun.
I'm trying to expand into variety because I was like stuck in like I only want to play League for like 5 years.
I'm gonna be real, I mean, like when a new MMO comes out, there is no feeling like a new MMO. Like you go out, everybody's level 1, you're all in the starter zone, everybody's lagging, the servers
We're
are
talking about all
crashing,
these other games. I
and
wanna
you're
go
just
play
sitting
other
there,
games.
and
I'm
you
not
break
going
out
to
of the
though,
pack,
so
and then you just start chopping trees
I'm
out. And it's
Y'all gonna play the
gonna take a break.
I can't wait for it. My grandchildren will enjoy it a lot.
Yeah, it's gonna be a long time. I think that their fighting game's supposed to come out kind of soon though.
Which I think looks cool too.
Couple years.
Yeah, Darius's kid looks crazy.
Yeah, it looks
I actually still like
okay.
League, I'll be real. I actually enjoy League a lot.
I have never played League of Legends.
And you never should.
Like, honestly, I I do like League. People always ask me, they're like, oh, I was thinking about getting to League. It's honestly not even worth it. Like, I do like the game, but it's not worth it.
Why?
Because it takes too much time
Yeah,
to learn. Because, like, when I started playing, there were, like, 90 to 100 characters, and that was already overwhelming. Now there's, like, 150 or something.
Yeah.
It's just not even worth it. Like,
I actually trained one of my buddies. His name's Morel. I actually trained him to be good at League. It took me about like 4 or 5 months to get him to operate, which is just like, dude, nobody can time sync that much time anymore. And I would just have him play like Nautilus
yeah. Also,
every game.
when I started playing, like, a lot of people would play with their friends for fun. No one's doing that shit now. Like, everyone just plays League now.
Yep.
It's just not worth it.
I mean, I actually, I only play Nautilus. I
I only play ranks.
have my same friend group, and we just play.
I'm like, normals are a waste of time.
Exactly.
That's my mindset.
I do it for like to like de-stress.
I only play normals if like I have to, like the person I'm playing with, if I play rank or something.
I did that with Overwatch.
I'm just like, holy shit, when this is over.
Yeah. The thing is, like, well, you should be playing. I'm not that bad.
Yeah, I remember you playing in my tournament. You did good. You
Yeah.
played like Meteor, right?
Yeah, Udyr. Yeah, and I would get banned out because people knew how good I was at Trouble. But like, I have decayed down to like bronze MMR. So I'm probably like a low diamond, high plat player from like 2016
I don't think this
probably.
farming method works that
But
good
now I
anymore.
go into the game and I shit on
I used to
it.
get legendary
Like, it
jobs
doesn't
every
matter.
couple
Everybody
minutes.
is terrible compared to me. For my MMR. Somehow I tricked my way into that MMR and it doesn't change in normal somehow.
I'm gonna try to
I play
touch that.
Shyvana,
I'm gonna
I
do
do
some
full AP,
knowledge.
and I just one-shot people. Like you can one-shot like 3 people at the same time with a Shyvana E if you're in Dragon Form, if you get ahead enough. And it is the funniest shit. Because all my friends think I'm a god, when in reality, they're all just really bad and I'm average, which is the best feeling ever.
I had that happen in Overwatch where I thought I was a lot better than I was. Well, I went into ranked and it's like I'm playing Roadhog. Call me Captain fucking Hook. I'm just gripping people. It's no big deal. And then I go and I play ranked and it's like, what the fuck? Why are all 5 of the people on the team standing with each other? Because it's like, oh wow, this is a team game. I never played. I played this so like it was a battle royale.
Yep.
Like I did not care at all. And so then I'm going into ranked, and like I start playing another character that's a team-based character. Nobody's helping me. All I'm doing is getting mad. It was awful. I love Overwatch, but I also fucking hate it.
That was my relationship with PUBG. It's like what I consider to be still the greatest battle royale ever made. Bro, I have like 4,000 hours on PUBG. Bro,
I'm at 1,000.
you had what?
1,000.
Dude, I love that game so much. I actually played with McConnell a couple months ago, and then he realized I was a weeb and then would never talk again.
Yeah, yeah.
Which was
Right.
hilarious.
PUBG Mini is a game where you run for 14 minutes inside of the storm, where your health is slowly ticking down, and then finally, after you get inside and get shelter, somebody shoots you.
And done with it.
And you have to join into the lobby again, wait 1 minute, and then fly down and then get shot again.
No, you
Yeah, no, I've played Battle Royale.
You forgot the best part. Where you join into the lobby, everybody's hot micing, and they're just like boxing you in the free loadout, dude. And then people are like crawling around like a snake, dude.
Oh yeah, Human Centipede.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude,
yeah.
I live for the pregame lobbies, bro. They're so funny. It's like dark and darker pregame lobbies. But have you played that yet? Dark and darker? Yeah, the new test. Have you played any?
I haven't, but I've watched it.
Dude, you should play this
Yeah,
week.
you should play.
Like, there's a
You just like sign up for the beta. I thought you needed like access.
No,
no, you can
do
play it immediately.
Oh, this weekend?
Yes, it's live right now.
Oh,
Dude, it is so.
it's free player.
Yep. I'll play. Yeah, I mean it's fun. I mean, it's so good, but I'm so bad. That's the problem. I'm literal dog shit at this game because like I never played it off stream. Like whenever I'm playing a game on stream, it's not like a real person is playing it. It's like just some like a really stupid
Dude,
monkey.
I know people don't understand how hard it is to learn a new game on stream.
Yep.
Oh, I hate it.
It's
Yep.
so hard.
Yeah.
Like I don't even know how to explain it. I guess because you're just like I don't want to like be boring and like everyone watch me go through the tutorial.
Yeah.
And like you're reading 10 different things in chat and you're like, oh my god, I just need to move on. I'm like, oh my god. This is
Okay, how do I do this? Thanks for the sub. Okay, what are you saying here? Okay, you're saying I'm bald. Okay, fuck you. Yeah, okay, over there. Let's see. Oh, I got a donation. All right, let's see what's happening here. And then you already forgot what you were gonna do.
So you say you're bad at dark and darker?
Yeah.
You just play the wizard, and then just chain lightning, and then and everybody dies.
Maybe I should do that.
Yeah, or like get a fireball and then just fireball people, and it's third party fireballs. It's the funniest shit. Then if everybody comes at you, you just turn them off. It's so easy.
Maybe I should do that.
Yeah.
It's a fun game.
Yeah.
It's a very simple game, but it's very, like, the simplicity is what makes it good. It's like in Dark Souls 1, how, like, if you swing your sword in a certain way, it'll hit the wall. It's like that kind of a game. Yes, it has every annoyance imaginable.
The
I haven't really liked the wall so much.
I've seen the video. I've seen the remix of you hitting a wall like 97 times, and they made a song out
There's
of
a
it.
remix?
I feel like, yeah, someone did an edit of every time I hit the wall. It's like a sword like bouncing off the stone walls.
Dude, going from Bloodborne to Dark Souls was one of the worst feelings I've ever felt. Because when you heal in Bloodborne, it's heal. When you heal in Dark Souls 1, it's
Oh yeah, the animation.
Yeah.
it's just like, bro, just drink, bro. If you were in a life and death situation, you would drink way faster, dog.
Yeah. I don't know. I think Dark Souls, as I said, there's a reason I told you not to play Dark Souls 2.
Literally everyone's been telling me that. Like, Russell told me that too. And I started realizing that most people who say don't play Dark Souls 2 have not played it themselves either. They just, someone
I've
else
played
told
it.
them that.
I've played it.
I've put myself through the torture of playing the entire game.
Yep.
I have learned intricately why I hate it in every single way.
Yep. So
It's like a mental disorder. It's like self-harm.
Because all I've really heard is you permanently lose health.
yeah. It's not permanently.
But like every time that you die, like if your character isn't like human, you will lose, like your health will go like this, like that.
You lose 10%. And then I think it caps at 50 or 68% loss.
It's like 60%.
Yeah. And then you also have these things called life gems that heal you instead of going like, it heals you like,
Oh,
It's like a heal over time. Yeah.
it's awful.
that's all you get?
No, you also
No, you get SS.
Oh, okay.
But they also heal differently. I just can't remember how exactly they heal. Do you remember how?
well, I mean, the life gems, you can get like almost unlimited number of them, and also you're able to use them at the same time as Estus. So like you can heal a lot more, but they're also consumables. So whenever you go to the bonfire, you don't regenerate them, so you have to buy them individually, which makes it annoying.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I played Dark Souls 2 like I think 2.5 times all the way through, but I've done Dark Souls 1 a lot more. Dark Souls 2 a lot more.
You ever
I
get
like this
freaked out by that dude? The big old like dinosaur that appears in the main base with the big old teeth, and he comes out from the church. The dude who you feed shards to, and he gives you the shards back, and then he eats you, take you down to the Lord vessel.
Is
Cramp?
that guy in the first?
Yeah, cramps.
Yeah.
That guy's freaky as shit.
Is it-
No, he's in Dark Souls 1. I was just thinking about Dark Souls.
Oh, okay, okay.
He's like that guy, the big long
Yeah,
dude.
yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
Have you seen an image of him when it's like not remastered? Bro, he's crazy, bro. He used
I'll
to scare
I'll
me.
have to look it up.
He used to scare the shit out of me.
I'll have to look it up.
I hope they make a TV series of Dark Souls one day or something like that. Like
Yeah.
That would be so cool. Oh, you know, when we did that Dark Souls fight scene from
yeah.
That was so
video,
cool, by the way.
I wish we had like just like 2 or 3 more scenes to like make the fight a bit more intense and longer, but we were so crunched for time that day.
I don't know how. I was there the whole day, man. Yeah,
The sun was going down.
I know, it sucked.
Yeah.
And I couldn't believe you could do those rolls.
I
was impressed.
I was showing up to the
Same.
shoot, like, did I fuck up saying I could do this? Like, I didn't know if I could land on my feet, but the part that was hardest wasn't landing back on my feet. It was, so Finn, our video guy, he was like, you don't have to hold the sword, you can just roll and we'll angle it so people can't tell you're not holding the sword. And I was like, nah, I'm holding the sword. So I was doing these somersaults, holding this sharp sword, rolling in the gravel.
Yep.
It was fine.
That looks so bad. Rolling on rocks is like stepping on like.
It actually wasn't that bad. It wasn't like jagged rock.
Really?
Yeah.
That looked awful.
It wasn't that bad.
I actually felt bad for the entire time.
Also, I was wearing like the armor stuff. I was wearing like 3 layers of clothes.
Oh, okay, sick. Yeah, and the clothes. The parry though, the final parry was so.
I was so worried about that one. I'm gonna be honest. Like I had in me, I was like, okay, you're gonna try this on me. I'm gonna show you exactly how to.
Oh yeah, we
I was
practiced
so
him hitting
worried.
the shield because he,
Really?
he was worried he was gonna like knock me over.
Oh yeah.
Well, it's not that because I had already at that point almost cut off your finger.
Yeah. Oh, we both talked about that. I don't know if
Yes.
you know this. So in that that scene where we're like, he's like pushing me back and I'm doing like this. His sword, which was sharpened by the way, hit the hilt of my sword, hit my fingers.
Really?
Yeah, but it wasn't enough pressure to like. It hurt for like 2 minutes.
I've seen the destruction that Asma could do with a sword before. I'm not sure if you know about this. I think you were there, but I don't think you actually saw. Can I tell her about the katana?
She took a video of it.
Wait, you took a video of it?
Oh yeah, when we were at cabin and he was slicing a tree with a katana.
Yes. Oh my god, bro, you obliterated that sword, dog. You obliterated it.
So there was a katana that we had, and Tectone, it was his present, and then Emmy got it, and then I stole it from her, and then she stole it back, and then I think I stole it back from her. I don't remember exactly who it ended up with. And
ended up with me.
what?
It ended up with me.
Okay.
And he
there-
took my gun.
Oh,
That rifle.
I was given the gun.
What can I do for you?
I was given the gun.
All right, continue.
totally different. So I go out and I'm like, okay, well, let's
Job
see how
well
sharp
done.
the sword is. Because, like, remember, like, I forgot who it was like throwing peanuts at me, and I was trying to cut the peanuts in half in the air.
It was fun.
Like, yeah. And like, we were thinking this was, like, funny, and, like, everybody else is like, oh, my fucking God, somebody's going to die here. And so then we finally go out at the end, and I'm trying to cut down, like, branches of the tree.
Whichever civilization the dart lands on, that's what we play. No.
Back in my day, I sure did do a lot of fishing.
Can you imagine fishing in Diablo? Just think about it. There you are, long day of work, right? You come back from a long day of work. What are you going to do? Fish in Diablo? I don't see it, Sleepy Joe. I don't see it.
Let me be clear. I see no value in fishing in Diablo. Absolutely not.
Oh, you guys are no fun. It's been a long day for me. I just want to fish in my game.
Every day is a long day for you, Sleepy Joe. Every day the same.
Oh, you.
The only thing less useful for this game than fishing is this conversation.
Well, you would know about not being useful now, wouldn't you? You would know.
Sheesh, I just wanted to have a good time today.
You want to have a good time. Maybe you shouldn't have logged in to play fishing in Diablo game, you stupid.
Now, hold on right there. I don't think that's very fair. I think Joe might be making a point.
I mean, yeah, come on. At least the fishing in Diablo is more fun than the Shadow Immortal system.
Oh, really, Sleepy Joe? I thought you would love a system that's about corruption.
Ooh, that is some major bombs he's dropping on you there, Joe.
I think it's obvious you would have been the one to know that.
Doesn't feel too good there, does it, buddy?
I refuse to get insulted by somebody who paints his face with more paint than the Bob Rouse can.
That's it, I'm getting off. You two never do anything. Every BG is a bad game, I swear to God.
I just want to do fishing, man.
Then you can fish for somebody else to carry your sleepy ass in every battleground.
Now, Joe, let's be careful. We kind of need him.
That's right, you need me. I'm the only one that can actually afford to play this game.
Oh,
let's not start that again.
Man.
The most important things to do in all of Diablo Immortal is upgrade your blacksmith equipment. Not only is this going to give you access to the Reforged bonuses and increased Reforged bonus slots, which will upgrade your Reforged family bonuses, but on top of it, it gives you flat combat rating bonuses from the strength and vitality stats that you'll be increased. Now, in order to
I'm gonna go to my blacksmith and upgrade him. I don't know if I can, but I'm gonna go see if I can. After this fight, after this, how's it doing, this, portal?
Grant me focus.
fly the way that he thinks. Not clothing lines, ice links, leather and minks. I spent 20 plus years seeking knowledge of self. So for now, them raps living life for wealth.
pick 2 or more players and win up to 10 times your money. How do you feel?
10 times my money? Woohoo! I feel really.
Join over 1 million people.
What is poppin' squad? It's your boy Jasamian. I know I've been kind of ghost for a little bit. I've been moving and stuff. But, you know, I have yet to talk about the Division Mobile, you feel me? I know everybody's had their take. I know it's probably old news for you guys now. But I'm going to give my thoughts on the Division Resurgence real quick. I think I have like a unique approach on it. It may be kind of weird for some of you guys, especially being that obviously we cover Division as a primary source on this channel. And we've been through it all from Division 1 Alpha all the way up until now, right? I'm gonna kind of play this video in the background. This is just a little new faction story gameplay. This isn't as new as some of the other videos, but it just kind of have it as a backdrop. But before I start, let me give you my first opinion on the concept of a mobile Division game. Some of y'all not gonna like this. It's really good for the entire community that they made a mobile. Let me tell you why. Let me give you a little quick story. So I play mostly PC games now. I obviously transitioned from console from Xbox. I primarily started my entire channel playing Division on Xbox. Team Xbox, you know what I'm saying? That's where the OGs is at. But then I transitioned to PC, and the types of games that I play changed. The audience, obviously, for me personally, I feel the audience is less on PC. I feel like consoles are king as far as just amount of people. Maybe it's because it's more accessible